Hey everybody, Alex Kazora, SteelersDepot.com back for another Pittsburgh Steelers tape breakdown and analysis. And I promised in my last video, which was very negative, focusing on the failures of the Pittsburgh Steelers run game, I would do something positive for our second video of the week. And today we will be returning to something positive and talk about Cam Heyward. And it's kind of funny to say, considering how bad the run defense was against Dallas and really the last 2 weeks, but Cam Heyward has been playing just out of his mind this year. And honestly, and I don't mean to be hyperbolic about it, might have played one of his best games ever Sunday against the Dallas Cowboys. So a bunch of plays here to break down how good of a performance 97 had. First example here comes on 3rd and 1. This is in the late first quarter, a failed attempt by Zeke and the Cowboys, and they're going to try to reach block Hayward here with the left tackle, Cam Irving, and Hayward just says no thank you to that. Able to long arm, be able to get extension in the run game. You want to be able to create space so you can shed the block and not get caught up in the wash and stuck on your block. So trying to reach here with Irving, the left tackle, as the linebacker, the left guard has to work to the linebacker's blame, and Hayward with the long arm there gets into the pads of Irving and works on the line, makes a tackle for no gain, forces a fourth down and a punt on 4th and 1 for the Cowboys. And good team run defense here. One of the few times it happened with Vince and Spillane, everybody mugging every single gap, of course, playing the run aggressively. You see Watt get in there as well, but Hayward on the left tackle, you're not going to be able to reach him, and Hayward just kind of overpowers with length and strength and finishes the play with the tackle. Next clip here comes with Hayward as a pass rusher working on number 52, the left guard Connor Williams, who he really just got the best of throughout the game. You'll see that in this video. I don't even know what move to describe this as here. It's really just kind of a swipe, gets the pressure, and forces the incompletion. And I just like the overall approach and pass rush plan here from Cam Hayward. He's going to initially, of course, be aligned kind of this four eye between left guard and left tackle, kind of the inside shoulder of the left tackle. So I'll call that the four eye, but off the snap, he kind of comes in inside, and that gets Williams to kind of short his set, and he's not attacking outside. And so Hayward looks like he's going to either attack down the middle or maybe attack inside and spike, but then he's going to take on his next couple steps, come back to the outside and attack the outside half. That gets Williams to lean. He's not playing with a good base, can't play with much power, and Hayward gets by really quickly, really easily. Good coverage by Alex Highsmith on Michael Gallup, a receiver, no less, and forces the incompletion. But I just like the pass rush plan from Hayward, attacking half man. You don't want to attack down the middle as a pass rusher. That allows the blocker to stay square to you. It makes it harder to get around the guy, obviously. And so you kind of start outside with your alignment. You first couple steps makes it look like maybe you're going to go inside, and then you come back outside. The guard now has to try to react and change his set and slide laterally with you, and he can't. And then Hayward finishes the play with the pressure that leads to the incompletion. So really strong, quick win here from Cam Hayward. And speaking of quick wins, you won't see a quicker win by a defensive lineman against an offensive lineman as Cam Hayward does here to our old friend Cam Irving, who had played in Cleveland, and they beat him up in Cleveland pretty good, and now he's in Dallas, and the same thing's happening. And I mean, this is just a KO. Just tosses aside Irving, gets in the backfield, makes a stop on I think it's Pollard for a 2 yard loss, and I don't even have the words to describe what's going on here other than it's just impressive. And Irving's just looking back, wondering what the heck just hit me? What just happened? We'll kind of slow this down for you because seems to happen so quickly. But matchup right there, Hayward gets his hands on him and then just tosses Irving aside. That is a 300 and some odd pound left tackle, former I think first round pick out of Florida State. And Hayward just says goodbye, discards him, and then finish the play too. Doesn't mean much if he can't finish the play. Hayward's so good at doing that, makes the run stop. I mean, this is just something you don't see too often on Sundays. I know Irving is the backup left tackle. They've had some injuries there, but my goodness, I mean, even the backup level guys don't typically look this bad until they face Cam Hayward. Similar idea here in this play. Hayward aligned up on Williams, but he's going to kind of slant down in a gap here and work on the center. I think that's Bidish, the rookie center out of Wisconsin. And this one's maybe a little bit different because I don't think Bidish expected Hayward to kind of spike inside the way that he did here. But again, Hayward getting off the block easily, cleanly swimming over the top, and then being the parachute to Zeke to chase him down and tackle him at the line of scrimmage for no gain. And again, you're just being disruptive. You're changing the course and the path of the play. Zeke's got to bounce this one immediately, and there was not really good edge contain on this play. Maybe Vince is scraping over, but I kind of doubt it. But Hayward does it all. He's the spiller, he's the edge guy, and he's the tackler on this play to bring down Zeke. So one last look at it: the hand use, the finish, the athleticism to chase down Zeke, all really impressive here. Two pass rush clips to end this one late in the game. This is 19:15 here, early fourth quarter, 3rd and 6. Cowboys driving, got a chance here to at least kick a field goal. And then Hayward working that long arm, working that bull rush on Connor Williams, contributes to the pressure. Minka Fitzpatrick picks it off, forces the lame duck throw by Garrett Gilbert. And just to look at it here, again, Hayward, long arm with that inside left hand right in the chest plate of Williams, who could not get his hands anywhere on Hayward. So now he's just going to drive him back, kind of convert that speed to power, and then you just see the leverage here, and into Gilbert's lap. You see Spillane get in there as well. Now Gilbert goes to the ground, and Fitzpatrick picks it off. Probably should have taken it either, but that's besides the point. But the pressure from Spillane coming in late here, but then this long arm, this power that Hayward has is unbelievable. Creates the pressure. I mean, that is not a good pocket for a quarterback to be in. Clearly, see Gilbert there just falling down, and then make the presence of mind to find the football, pick it off, and a huge play there in a 4-point game. Cowboys can't get points, and I think it was off the long kick return, maybe that the Cowboys had. So really big, sudden change type moment, and just momentum changing moment here for the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, starting with Cam Heyward. Finally, the last clip, the play you probably know pretty well because it happened in such a big moment here. This is 4th and 8, Steelers up 5, minute and a half left, and ball game on the line here, at least so it seemed here in the moment. And then Hayward just goes. I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan over here, so excuse the nerdy reference, but just goes Super Saiyan here on poor Connor Williams, who's been their starter at left guard, one of the few guys that's been healthy all season long for the Cowboys. And this is just power. This is just the long arm again, and just turns Williams aside, sacks Gilbert. Watt gets in on the fun to clean that one up. But you just don't see offensive linemen get bullied the way they do when they face Cam Hayward. The power, the leverage, the long arm here, the inside hand, so strong. And Williams just goes flying into his teammates. And then the finish again for Cam Hayward, not just getting to the quarterback and pressuring, but finishing the play, getting the sack here. And I mean, he doesn't trip. He's just falling down. He's just getting run over and just leveraged and power. And I know there's some great defensive linemen in football right now. Of course, Aaron Donald, a pit guy with the Rams, but and I just have not seen many guys. I'm a pretty young guy, so I'm sure you guys can tell me about some of the defensive linemen of the 80s and 90s and things like that. But then, of course, the Steelers dynasty, Joe Green and company. But I have not seen many defensive linemen that play with the power and the tenacity, intensity, down to down consistency that Cam Hayward does. So, really impressive player overall. I've joked that he's having the best two-sack season of any defensive lineman in football history. Feels like the dude's got 5 or 6. He's got a ton of pressures already this year. I think 14, which is fourth on the team, and those sacks are going to come. He'll certainly finish the year better than where it's at from that statistical end of things right now. But Cam Hayward playing really impressive football. One of the best Steelers of this era. A lot of fun to watch, and just really good opportunity to kind of break down the tape in a game where the defense wasn't perfect, but Hayward was as good as he's been in any game in 2020. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.